argued but couldn't agree on rank it to or kangaroo. And finally the toad said,
I don't give a dang if it's unicorn or toucan. I really don't feel like marrying.
said the kangaroo. And the toad had nothing more to say, so the kangaroo just hopped away. And they never married or had a child who could jump a mountain or hop a mile. What a loss! What a shame! Just because they couldn't agree on a name.
Thinking. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but you think you can't, it is almost certain you won't. If you think you're lost, for out of this world we find success begins with a person's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster person, but sooner or later, the person who wins is the person who thinks they can. I had a loose tooth, a wiggly jiggly loose tooth. I had a loose tooth, a hanging by a thread. I pulled my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth. Put it under my pillow, and then I went to bed. The fairy took my loose tooth, my wiggly jiggly loose tooth. And now I have a quarter, and a hole in my head.
Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. Nobody picks me peaches and pear. Nobody offers me candies and cookies. Nobody listens and laughs at my jokes. Nobody helps when I get in a fight. Nobody does all my homework at night. Nobody misses me. Nobody finds. Nobody thinks I'm a wonderful book. So if you ask me who my best friend is and who is, I'll stand up and tell you that nobody is. Last night I got quite a scare. I woke up and nobody just wasn't there. I called out and reached for nobody's hand in the darkness from where nobody usually stands. Then I looked around the house and found me in there, but found somebody in the place I lived. I shall still tired, and now with the dawn, there's no doubt about it, nobody's gone.
If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you will. If you like to win but you think you can't, it is almost certain you will. If you think you lose, you're lost. For out of the world we find success begins with a person's will. It's all a state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster person, but sooner or later, the person who wins is the person who thinks they can.
All the world a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly with good cape in line, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise laws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again for childish trouble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange, eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Son's teeth, son's eyes, son's taste, son's everything.
sign language class, and we have gone from trusting and obeying to knowing that Jesus loves the little children to waiting and in hope for the Lord. Okay, so here we go.
When we walk with the Lord in the light of His words, what a glory He sheds on our way. As we do His good will, He abides with us still, and for all who will trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus, but to trust and obey. Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus. Trust and obey. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
Now? Okay, I guess I'll just go over it.
Check 1 2.
Good morning. I'm Monica Guthrie. At the editor's desk is John Guthrie, my mother, and at the Storm Center, my fast-talking little brother, Jason Guthrie. Hey there, brothers. We are family-owned and operated monopoly of the news. The big story today, Saturday, January 29, on Med 60, is the impending snowstorm, which promises to drop anywhere from 3 to 30 inches of white stuff on us today. Of course, all Philadelphia public and parochial schools are closed, as are school districts in other counties. Let's hear from Jason over at the Storm Center. Jason?
Thanks, Monica. I do remind you and our listeners that it is Saturday before all the schools are closed anyway. We've been receiving updates from correspondents and conservatives all morning. Snow has been falling heavily in the city and surrounding counties. Roads in Denver and South Jersey, including this road, have seen quite a few inches of rain, up to 10 inches so far. Here in City Avenue, that's the lesson. But the roads are slick and there have been many accidents. Let's see who got the traffic desk.
This note on traffic condition around Philly is brought to you by Delaware Airport Authority Iced Tea. Iced tea with a Philly attitude. Well, as you can imagine, roads are a mess. I'm looking at various monitors and I-76. In both directions is a mess. I-95, forget about it, folks. Vine Street Expressway is closed due to an overturned tractor trailer who's carrying bread. There's loads of bread all over the road. People are stopping to scoop them up. It's a mess out there. Best to stay in your home and sip some more Delaware Airport Authority Iced Tea. Back to you, Monica.
Thanks, John. We'll get an update about the roads in a few minutes. Of course, there's more to life than a little snow. It's time for sports. Jason, give us all the news about sports.
Well, yes, time for sports. Well, what can we say? Some of you local keepers in the snowbound are not playing. The Sixers lost the 19th straight game in the Senate. They lost 109 to 102 to the Legal College in an exhibition game. They're getting worse and worse, even losing to an NCAA Division III college team. A local board which has Crossroads Community Church in Upper Derby broke them to 51 points in just one half of play. Way to go, Ben. It's not much better for the other teams, folks. Temple, Penn, Drexel, and Massey all lost. Only 8 draft Villanova, one of the winners, North Philadelphia College Community Studies. We know the Greek people were catching the lick. Next up, Villanova, they play at team on Tuesday. Doesn't look good to them, folks. Back to you, Monica.
Thanks, little brother. Glad you didn't mention the Eagles' playoff loss and the fact that the Super Bowl is going to be played in sunny Arizona. I'm wondering if we can get press credentials and leave behind the snow for a few weeks. Let's get an update from John on track and field.
Well, in a few minutes, it is took Jason to update us on our ever-losing sports teams. We have gotten 6 more inches of snow. It is now snowing at a rate of 6 inches an hour. At this rate, we will eclipse the record for annual Philadelphia snowfall by this afternoon. Better tune up your shovels. It's going to be a long, hard day. Expect 30-plus inches in the city and more in the northern and western suburbs. While you're shoveling, your elbows get stiff and start hurting. Try rubbing it a little. Join some Salty and cream on those aching bones. Guaranteed to help with the pain of shoveling in a few seconds. By the way, Mass Transit is completely closed. The entire bus, train, and trolley system took the weekend off. So unless you have cross-country skis, snowshoes, or snowmobiles, you ain't going anywhere. The roads are a mess. In fact, it got worse. Vine Street Expressway is still closed, though it looks like the bread has been gobbled up. Stay off the roads, people relax, watch movies, and drink lots of Delaware Airport Authority Iced Tea.
Thanks for the traffic and transit report, John. This just in. The electric company says that already there are some 100,000 customers without power in the region. They are making an urgent plea for help from other utility companies across the country to send trucks, equipment, and manpower down to follow down power. Electricians of the world, unite! This is your time to rise and shine. They promise people have power. After all, we are the 24-hour news radio station. It's time for the garden report. I'll read that since either of my brothers have to read them. Normally, we would be telling what to do for spring flowers, but since your gardens are all covered in snow, I suggest you just traipse down to the convention center, starting tomorrow, pay big bucks to look at the beautiful flowers grown by others and on display at the annual flower show. This segment of the news brought to you by the Philadelphia Flower Show, now in its 150th year. Jason has an update about sports.
This just in. The Sixers have announced a blockbuster trade with Geneva College. They have 15 private teams in Western Pennsylvania in exchange for some student athletes who nearly pay. All the professional players will now get through a college education and learn the fundamentals of the game at the same time. Word has it the college coach is happy with the trade, as he again has lost some good players from mediocre forwards. 3 years ago, Cleveland did the same thing, swapped their clothes with Geneva College golden tornado players. And they look like they will have a winning season making playoffs for the third straight year. And so we are so lucky.
Wow, Jason, so we might have a chance of winning season now?
Looks that way, Monica. Say, the National Weather Bureau just sent us an updated forecast for today and tomorrow. After we get about 30 inches of snow, it's going to turn into freezing
Looks like we'll all be hungry now here at the Guthrie Family Studios here on City Avenue for a long while. Stay tuned to Ben 60 for all the news, sports, and weather. Every 30 minutes, we'll keep you posted. Like about the president's big speech tonight. That should be a war for it, right, Jason?
If he speaks coming up and the laws no by tomorrow, that'll clear up the roads of all the ice and snow. For sure. Hey, I see a stranded pizza delivery car on City Avenue. How about we raid? That'll keep us going through the night.
Back in a few minutes, our dear listening folks. Meanwhile, this is the business report.
Well, Wall Street is closed today, so there's no bad news there. The economy is cracked, and starting snow troubles, people know this business. And Move has exceeded ticket sales for the 60s and 2% in trade. In a related story, Congress has approved raising the minimum wage 1 cent.
Stay tuned for the rest of the news. Thank you.
Sir, are you the gardener, the groundskeeper? Someone has rolled away the stone and sealed the tomb Joseph laid Jesus' body in. His body isn't there. Has someone stolen it? The guards aren't talking. They seem stunned. You know where the body is. Please tell me. All this woman came to finish what Joseph's started Friday evening. But I'm alone. All the other women ran back into the city. Please, sir, we must finish buying the funeral spices and get back into the tomb. Or it will decay and stink. Please, sir, help me.
Mary. Mary. It's me, Jesus. I'm alive. Do you love me, Mary?
Yes, Lord, yes. How can I not? You forgave me from sin and demons. You forgave me all my sins.
I know you do, Mary. Mary, I have a mission for you. Go into the city, find the apostles, especially Peter and John. Tell them all that I am alive. And they are to meet me in Galilee. Go quickly. Do not cling to me. Go. No. I have not yet been glorified.
Yes, Jesus, yes. Peter, John, James, Andrew, Matthew, please open the door. It's me, Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene. Guys, it's okay, it's only Mary. Mary, you're flushed out of breath. You look like you see a ghost. What's wrong?
I've seen Jesus. We went to the tomb for spices, but the stone was rolled back and it's empty.
Maybe the stone was rolled back into the empty. Where's Jesus' body?
We went to the tomb for spices. When we got to the tomb, they shook the ground and pulled the stone. The guards around the tomb were stunned. They were dead. When we looked inside, all we could see were living wrappings. The body wasn't there.
What do you mean the body wasn't there? We put it at home before we spoke to him.
We didn't know. So maybe people spoke to us, but I heard news what they said. Mary, the mother of little James and Joseph, Joanna told me all the way back to the city. I stayed behind for a few moments, hoping to find the body. Then I saw it. So I thought it was the gardener and groundskeeper. I begged him to tell me where Jesus was. And it wasn't the gardener. It was Jesus himself, alive and well.
How could it be here? He also on back with it.
And you and the other Mary saw Joseph buried with the lambs and concealed up hedge.
Yes, we did. But I'm telling you, Peter, John, and all the others, Jesus is alive. I saw him. I heard him. I didn't quite recognize him at first, but as soon as I heard his voice, I knew it was him. He told me to come tell you all he was alive.
Peter, how can we believe him? You know the testimony of the woman isn't bad. She made us feel opening his field to look and he was alive.
Oh my John, you surely are a son of thunder. You're too good to judge. Why should she lie to us? She has loved the rabbi for years.
Then we have to check on the truth ourselves. You and I are spending right now. Only then will we know for certain.
John's right. We have to go see the tomb. You all stay here. No sense all of us getting arrested. The body is what's stolen. Lock the doors behind us.
I like his credit card. Now that I don't see a
body. The living wrappings are over them like they were never touched. The foot skulls is here. Like, all folded up.
No way about it. It's me.
None of us were here in the middle of the night. All of a sudden, we thought, us, unlocked doors.
I don't know what it means. None of that
I think she is. I think her testimony is true. Come quick. We must tell the others.
How is it possible? How can we get out?
God, all things are possible. How many times did you tell us you would rise again on the third day?
Several times we got to know what to do.
But John, do you remember the night up on the mountain when we saw Jesus transfigured and heard God's voice? We saw Elijah and Moses.
I remember. We got to get out.
And Jesus told us to meet him in Galilee. Come on, we must tell the others. Perhaps Mary has more to say. Open up, it's me. John and Jacob. Peter and Jacob. John. It's true. It's true. There's no body.
It was not because the body was stolen. Now I'm so ready.
It's okay, John. We all have doubts. I mean, who gets raised from the dead? All this woman meant expecting to anoint the body from spices. We weren't even sure on the whole stonebacks against the body. I wasn't expecting to see the rabbi again.
What did you spoke to him? What did he say?
That he was alive and that he would meet you soon in Galilee.
Who is it? Who's there?
Peace. I say to you, peace.
Next, I'm ready for bed. Hey, just to let you know, this cake was made by my brother specifically for his gift. Going to study cake kind of. Before we do it, let me explain it a bit. Inside our house, when my mom makes desserts, like she'll make them, then late at night they kind of disappear a little bit. So we'll come down in the morning and be like, how did half the cake disappear? So like, I'm making fun of that a little in the side of this skit, so you'll see that.
Bill, I knew it was you.
Betsy?
All along, I knew it was you.
caught me, Betsy. How did you catch me?
I've heard you. I've heard you speak downstairs late at night. When you thought no one could hear you, I could hear you. And God could see you. A married man would only sneak downstairs so late at night to do the devil's work. Have you no words to say to me, Bill?
Look, Betsy, I'm sorry.
Sorry? Is that all you have to say to me? Sorry? Wait a minute, Bill. You will be sorry.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. Wait a minute. You don't mean that, do you?
I do. I mean everything I said.
Wait. Can't we talk about this?
No.
Sugar.
No. My mind is made up.
Wait, Betsy, no, I'm begging you, don't do it! Betsy, no!
That was for all the nights I slaved away, and all the days and months and years I slaved away in this stupid church and working to make you happy.
Betsy, please, let's just talk about this.
And this is for all the nights you've been down here doing this behind my back.
Betsy, please! Please! Betsy, stop!
No! And this is for the children. This is for all the time you blame the children for your secret business.
Betsy, no!
I got my revenge at the midnight snack, and it was sweet.
By the way, I made you
Yeah, he made it.
This is totally unscripted. Okay. Now what they're going to do, the students are, improvisation is one thing that really helps teach the actor how to listen, how to think on their feet, how to use their creativity, and you never quite know where it's going to go. So what they're going to do is one student will come out, pick up a prop, and start to tell you a story. When I ring the bell, another student will come out and either use the same prop or pick up another prop. We don't know where it's going to go. Whoever wants to be first.
I'm going to tell you the story of how I found this thing outside of my porch. It was late at night. It was raining. And I heard a sob. Meow. I went to the door to see what it was, and behold, a baby.
Don't know what that was. Okay. That was there. Okay, so this hat isn't really a hat. It's part of my head. You know what lives inside my head? An alien. That's right, aliens live inside my head. I don't know. I just don't know, man. Just stay away. I don't know what might happen. I just don't.
Hello, everyone. I have the most interesting job in the world. First off, I'm an engineer. I solve practical problems. Besides that, also I'm on the radio, so that makes me an engineer radio person. Besides that, I also babysit babies. Yeah, I'm an engineer babysitting radio guy. Hold on.
So, I'm going to explain to you guys tax for gold using eggs. You bring, actually, wait a minute, that's mine. It's candy for gold. Every Easter, when you get candy, you bring in your candy and trade it for gold. I got that right? Maybe it's, yeah, you trade in your candy for gold because we don't need cash anymore. Gold is much more valuable. So, that's what we're going to be doing from now on with these extra large eggs, which somebody gave me, I don't know why. But, if you
Out here today in Outback, we're going to do some animal hunting. See right here? This is rabbit poo. That's rabbit poo right there, yes. We're going to trap a rabbit. Let's see. I'll go this way, and then this way. Oh, look! I found the rare 500 rabbit! Isn't it lovely though? So take a look at him. You don't want to get too close. He kind of, he bites. Yeah. It really hurts. You know, there's other things you can find here in the Outback. Now, if you look around, you'll also find, here's the red ginkgo spider thing. It's gorgeous. I'm named him Charles.
It's an egg, all right, but there's no yolk in it. What can I have for breakfast besides eggs? I know. Baby. How about this thing?
Gather up now. And we're going to do one more improv. Yes, we are. Everybody's going to stand in the line and you're going to tell a story. Put all the props in the box. Okay. Okay. Whoever wants to be first. This is a storytelling improv. When I ring the bell, the person to the left picks up the story, so they gotta listen. Jennifer,
Okay.
tell me about the time. Yeah, tell me about.
That time, anything that day.
Tell me about the time you went to a very formal dinner at the White House.
Oh, that time. Okay, I remember when I went to a very formal dinner at the White House. I wore jeans and a t-shirt and
Anyhow, I went to the White House, and as usual, the security and everything was heavy. It was very hard getting in. In fact, there's this one guy who came there who wasn't supposed to be there, and he had stole someone's identity, so you can imagine all the trouble he caused.
In the White House, because, I don't know. And this guy who was at the White House and he had stolen some guy's identity, he was pretending to be the president. I mean, seriously, what kind of a stupid, you steal someone's identity and you go to the White House dinner and you're the president. Like, how does that work?
I said he don't look anything like Obama. Well, he claimed that he looked just like Obama, even though he was from, I don't know, some other part of the world, Iceland or something.
But anyway, he demanded that he get in, that he's president of the United States and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So the security finally got so mad at him that they sprayed him with that peppermint stuff. And put him
going to, where was it? UN. I don't know why. But he was determined to take over the world. Make you a little, not right there.
Anyway, he's determined to take over the world. Surprisingly, though, a lot of people liked him. I guess it's because he was a promise. A lot of people liked him, and sadly, the people let him take over the world. And then he started causing all this mayhem and trouble, and no one really cared. No one really did anything because he was the president.
Because he looked like Obama. Because, you know, I don't know. But, you know, he did. The end.
Okay, good evening, everybody. This is my first class, and we're going to do a couple of songs for you. The first one that we're going to do is actually a nursery rhyme medley, and this is something that's been rolling around in my head for a while. I thought it'd be really cool to do some nursery rhymes. So part of the reason is because nursery rhymes, you know, think about nursery rhymes were around back in like the medieval times, Renaissance times, when they came up with all these strange things. And it was also the same time that recorders were very popular and the type of music that they played. So I wanted to do something that was like a combination of both things. So as we go through the nursery rhyme medley, see how many of them you recognize. very first song that the recorder class played at the beginning of the year, and it was just based on 3 notes. As we were learning how to play the recorder, we put together a song which is based on 3 notes. So most of the song is just 3 notes. And at the end of the year, we talked a little bit about syncopation, so it's a little bit of both of these things.
So this song is called My Teddy Bear at Scarborough Fair. It was set to the tune of Scarborough Fair, and we wrote the lyrics ourselves. And Micah is listed in the bulletin, but he's sick, so Theodore has to take his place. And I went to a different fair. And this past year, we went to the Scarborough Fair. At Scarborough Fair, something terrible happened. My teddy bear lost his fuzzy hair.
Ha, you're right.
Well, I am. My back hurts.
Well, at least you did not have to arrest anyone today for drunk driving. Now, old man got what was coming to him.
What?
Never mind. When's that baby going to come out anyway?
I don't know.
Tell her to hurry up.
He's-
I cannot be waiting all year round for that kid to come out anyway.
He wants you to come out, so I guess you should better come out, because you kind of have to listen to him because he's like your dad or something, so whatever. Wow! What was that?
I didn't do anything!
John, you shouldn't be spying on the new neighbors. No, you shushed me, I'm pregnant!
I told you not to do that! Excuse me?
Just what I thought. Female suspect with kids.
You have 3 minutes to tell this next, I'm gonna tell your dad. I'm counting 1, 2, 3.
Why can't you clean it up?
It ain't my mess to clean.
Ah! I'll be right back.
Where are you going? Don't leave me here! Oh no! Oh no, John! John!
Lady next door, this is your neighbor John.
What do you want?
With the right to remain silent.
John!
You think you're a cop?
Lady next door, this is Officer John, Philadelphia Police. You have the constitutional right to remain silent.
Well, this is business. Ain't nobody got time for that. And you can right to mind your own business.
Lady, if you do not cooperate with the law, I will be forced to take you in for disturbance of the peace.
John!
Are we in trouble with the cops again?
I knew it! Oh, what brings you
John! Help!
Hello? Hello? This is Officer John. Listen up. Boys, guys, I'm in a serious standoff with an armed woman and a delusional minor. Please send backup immediately. Over and out. Lady, this is your last chance to surrender peacefully.
Is this really what I have to do? Get your attention?
Hello? Hello?
John!
What?
I'm in labor!
Hello? Hello? Cancel that backup. I have to take my wife to the hospital now.
You're right, you do!
Come on, honey, let's go.
Ah!
Let's go. Come on, get in the car. Get in.
These are good pregnancy shoes! It's getting stronger! Oh, man.
Hey,
I don't care!
breathe, okay?
I'm
Breathe.
breathing!
Breathe, all right?
Wow. Mr. and Mrs. McCain, are y'all ready to become new parents?
This is pretty active, Dr. Phil.
What took you so long to get here?
Well, I was on the phone with my wife. She said some crazy lunatic next door was threatening her. Scared my son half to death. Well, he called the cops on them. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know why they never showed up.
Okay, you know what?